Hi everybody, I'm back with another design team project for the Piece by Piece. It's going to be kind of hard to film it because I don't know, it's big and I'll pick it up and show you some details, but anyway, like I said, this is my project for June for the Piece by Piece. Beverly is the lovely shop owner over on Etsy. I will put, all the links, my blog with all the proper links to the actual products that I use to make it easier for you. And then I'll put the shop's link and everything else in the description box. But what this is a configurations box. I used the Secret Garden by Graphic45 for the paper. And the box actually is, it was hot pink, and it came with, it's by the toy company Melissa and Doug. So my daughter had these like magnetic dolls, like paper dolls, but magnets. And basically she's gotten that gift like 3 different times, and she beats it up. She winds up playing with those little mannequins to death. And then I keep the box. So this is what I did with it. I gessoed it. I probably did like 3 coats over the time that it took to cover the hot pink paint on the box. And then what did I do? All I did was over the gesso, I actually, since it calmed down some of the pink, I put crackle glaze and then put either vintage white or warm white paint over that to crackle it, so that here, just some of the, I don't even know that you'll see it, but some of the pink came through. I mean, it's so subtle you really can't see it, but anyway, I figured I would, I wasn't going to sit there and use like 10 coats of paint, so I just basically worked with what I had. So anyway, then after I crackled it, I started decorating it. I used this beautiful trim. It's so pretty. I used all that I had on it, so I don't have any more left. But this is from Beverly's store. It's so pretty and so dainty. I used it here. And then in the first box, I used one of her new colors of the frames. And then I cut a piece of the Secret Garden paper out and used glossy accents and then just stuck that in there. And then I used this beautiful, beautiful scalloped lace trim back here from Beverly. This is Prima spray that I kind of used a little bit of acrylic beads and then some resin roses. A key here that I gessoed, some, cutouts and stuff. This little bird and the nest that Beverly has in her shop, and it comes in a couple of different colors. This beautiful peach trim. It's like satin. It's so soft and so pretty, and it went perfectly with these papers, and Beverly has this also in several different colors. So I thought these papers and some of the new colors of embellishments and trims that Beverly's carrying went, coordinated great with the whole project, including this box where I layered some paper. This is the trim that she has in her shop. It's like a light peach, almost like this down here, but it's a little bit lighter, and it's so, so pretty. I think she said it's Webster's Pages, but she carries it, and it's netted here and like crocheted. Beautiful. I just put some pearl string with some white or ivory rosette trim, and a little flower here, which is from Beverly's shop. It's a spray that I cut apart and just used the flower. It's hard to tell, but there it is. And then here I used her wheat sprays and some pearl sprays I had. I cut this out and popped it on foam dots. That's a little bow that I had in my stash. This is some Prima bling. Another little Prima resin piece here that I put a mini cameo. Some more of the pearl string. And then here I used a lot of what I had from Beverly. This is another piece of, let me see if I can bring it in closer. Beautiful, beautiful lace that, scalloped lace that I cut apart. And then I used one of her resin pieces here, or one of her cabochons there. And I used the letters that I pop dotted from the paper collection. And then down here, I used one of her yellow birds from the shop. I used a resin piece. This is a leaky shed piece that I used robin's egg blue and then just whitewashed a little bit. I think I sprayed it also with marshmallow. And then this is one of the beautiful, almost like a round cameo lace trim that Beverly has that I cut into a circle. You've seen me use it before, individually, and then that helped glue this beautiful lady here. And then a little bit more of that trim peeking out back there from Beverly. This is also some gorgeous trim that she had that I cut apart. That looks like this when you don't cut it apart. So I used it like a leaf flourish. Then some more of that gold trim that Beverly has to layer there. It's very subtle. Some aqua and blue flowers, a little acrylic bird, this gorgeous vintage trim which I cut apart. They look like scalloped fans. I don't know that Beverly has any more of that left, but too bad for all of us because that was so pretty. And then here again is that almost like leaf flourish that I kept whole. I didn't cut it apart. I put a cameo, put some little pearls and stuff there, a crocheted flower, and then another little cameo in this box, another rosette that I cut apart, this beautiful resin bird cage. And down here, I used the crochet doily. I cut this little flower here from some leftover of the trim that I had here, and I just put that there like that, a little detail, a little bauble, some more of the paper, rosette trim, and then here I made a banner. This beautiful, like, it's showing up a lot more yellow than it is. It's more of like a fluorescent greenish yellow that Beverly has in several different really cool colors. So I layered that on the bottom and then put a few more little details here. That's like a, I think that's from the Prima Lifetime button. Some more of the pearl coming down here. I love this really small, dainty pearl string that I have. And then a bird's nest. One of these beautiful big ivory rose cabochons that Beverly has. And then this is another spray, only it was white, and she has them in her shop. So I cut it apart from the leaf and the stem, and then I just used the flower. And these come in coral too. I think they're a little more opaque, like some of the colors are different. Really pretty. And then just some more lace, a little corner piece here as an accent. And that's my project. Along the edges, I did use this gorgeous shabby ivory rosette trim, and then I just added the pearls myself in between. And I kept it really simple. really simple. So I did that just all the way around, and I love how it gave it kind of like an extra little shabby feel to it. Ooh, let me see if I can. When I put my blog post up, I will definitely put detailed pictures so that you guys can see, and then I'll link all the products directly back to the shop so you don't have to worry about, you know, what page it's on and what I used. So if you have any more questions, I would be more than happy to tell you, answer your questions. I always thank you guys for stopping by. Please show Beverly some love. If you live near her, her beautiful shop that's open now in California is open for business. If you can't get to her, you can do what we do and stop by the shop and say hi. But anyway, I hope everybody has a great day, and I will see you soon. Well, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.